Failing to plan is planning to fail. You know that, you heard that before. But look at the people that are actually not successful, that are actually not where you want to be at some point. Nobody of those people ever said, okay, I planned to become super fat and overweight. I planned to be broke. I planned to be lazy and to be stupid. Those are the things that happen when you do not have a plan and when you do not think about all the action steps that you have to take towards ending up where you want it to be. If you look at the contrary, nobody ever woke up and then he was Mr. Olympia. Nobody woke up and then he was a millionaire, and nobody woke up and was like super smart, had like a degree from like a Ivy League school. Because all of those things, and also the things and the goals that you want to achieve, those things never happen by accidents. Those things happen by having a goal and knowing what to do, and the consequential actions, of course, the action taking that results from that. I once heard that there's a simple formula towards success, and it was like, make a plan, work the plan. If the plan doesn't work, change the plan. This sounds super simple, but this is literally it. Like, this is the super simple, foolproof formula to success. We have a plan, we know exactly what to do, and then we do the things that we have to do. And if we do not end up where we want to be, or like a little bit off, then we change the plan, we change the things that we are doing until we end up where we want to end up. So whatever it might be for you, you might have the goal to build an online income and build a business where you can live in freedom and you can travel. Maybe you want to have a good body, like where everybody is like turning around and looking at you. Or maybe you just want a good body for yourself to feel better and to be healthy. Or maybe it's just like, okay, you want to be confident, you want to be able to walk outside, not trying to like super social anxiety and get rid of those social anxiety, just enjoy life and have a better life. Whatever it might be, the steps is always the same. You have your goals, and then you look at two things. First, you look at the skills that need to be acquired to achieve those goals. This is the first thing. And the second is the action steps, the actual things that you have to do in order to achieve your goals. Because there are two categories, right? There's taking action and there's preparing for taking action. So what is the difference? Taking action is literally all the things that bring you literally closer to your goal, right? If you just execute them. And preparing for action is improving the speed, right? The acceleration of your ability to take action, right? So both is necessary, but if you have to decide, okay, of course, one thing is more important, and this is taking action. So now after you have done this and you have made those two categories and say, okay, this is taking action, this is preparing for taking action, now you know, okay, what to prefer, right? Which action to prefer. The second thing is you have all those action steps, and now you have to prioritize. And this is what I learned from Brian Tracy. You would ask yourself something along the line of, okay, I have many things to do. I can do loads of things, right? If I can do only one thing during this week of all of those things, what would be the one thing that would have the greatest result, the greatest benefit for me, and that brings me the closest to my goal? And this is like the main priority that you want to focus on during the day. This is the first thing you start taking action on during the day. And sometimes the second thing or the third thing would be something that is in the category of preparing for taking action. For example, improving the skills, right? Because what happens if we only take action, we will never accelerate our improvement, right? Because we're never improving our skills, can only like operate on the same level. So let's make an example. The goal might be, okay, have a YouTube channel. One of my goals, for example. There are many things that I could do. I could search for videos, I can search for like great video structure, I can improve speaking in front of a camera, I can educate myself, whatever it might be. But if I look at the category, taking action, which is actually bringing me closer to my goal, is producing content, right? Producing content and sharing this here on the channel, this would be number one priority. This is why I'm doing this every day, right? I'm sharing content every day. The second most important thing is educating myself for better content quality, because what I learned from my mentor is that in the long run, right, in marketing or in business, the best product quality will always dominate the market in the long run. In the short run, not really. Like in the short run, maybe the best marketing and the best sales. In the long run, the best product quality will always dominate the market. So this, as a result, for me, the second most important thing would be educating myself so I can, in the long run, share better and better content, provide more value to the viewer, right, to you. Doing the content would be what? Taking action. And educating myself for better content would be what? Preparing myself for taking action. So now I would have a plan, right? So the plan would be first, content. And the second of all, if I'm done with shooting the videos, then I can focus on the second thing, which would be educating myself. This is, by the way, what I will do after this video, right? Educating myself a bit. So that will be great content for tomorrow, maybe. My name is Dennis, and the goal with this channel here is to build a community of like-minded people who also want to reach their full potential, who wants to live free maybe, or whatever their goal might be. Because the motto here is 10 years of hard work that we have to put in for 50 years of freedom, where we can do basically whatever we want. And I think taking action and having a plan is super important for that. So this is my appel for this video. Make a plan, categorize the plan, and then prioritize the plan. And I'm sure you will have great results from that. I at least has or improved my results from that. So I hope this will be valuable for you. Thanks for watching. Until next time.